Hey, what is up YouTube? And welcome back to another video from your boy Hunter. Today I'm gonna be showing you how to make mission materials on only the edges you want. Yeah, Tron Stile shit. Yeah. Right, so I already took the liberty of actually adding a few models, downloading one, so we can actually get a little bit more of an idea of what it can and will do. Now this is actually a pretty high poly model, which I really don't like, but it's gonna do. It's gonna have to do. Alright, without further ado, let's just get into it. The first thing we're gonna need to do is add a modifier. I'm gonna do it on the plane. I'm gonna add a modifier and I'm gonna look for wireframe. Right there. Now you can see it deletes the inner parts, so you're gonna have to take out replace. And then tab into edit mode, control E and subdivide. Right there. I'm gonna bring it up to maybe 10. 10 subdivision should be good. Now you're gonna see something like this happening. Okay. Now you can play with the thickness of it. And I'm gonna do, on this one I wanna do relative offset, so I'm gonna do relative. And then I'm gonna bring the thickness up again until I find something that works. I don't know what this crease actually does, but yeah. Make sure the material is set to, anyway, put the material to 2, and now we need to do this whole thing with the rest of these. I'm gonna do the same with these. Excuse me. I'm just gonna add the wireframe first. Okay, for this one, I don't want replace. I'm gonna keep it as it is. You can see we already got like a Spider-Man suit thing going on. Pretty cool. This one, yeah, I'm not gonna do the even, well, the relative. You can do the even thickness if you want, but if you want, you can actually turn that off so it actually has a little bit more of a randomness to it. And for the cube, keep the relative on and bring up the scale a bit. Scale. Something like that. Now we need materials. Okay. Remember to set this to 2. Otherwise it won't work. And remember to turn off the replace on some of these if you don't want to replace. This is going to be like a hologram if you want to do it like that. So the first thing I'm going to go and let's do a new set of materials for this one. Okay, first one I want black. The second one is going to be, I'm going to make it blue, but that's not where the magic comes in. You actually need to set it here. And then bring up the strength, and I'm gonna go into, and you already got something going on, but you're not getting a glow. That's because you need to actually make sure you're in EV. Just go up right there, make sure you're in EV, because it's gonna work in the game engine as well. Turn on bloom, and there you go. Now it's got a nice glow to it. If you want to, you can actually go ahead and bring the bloom up a little bit by playing with the emission. Let's do the same with these, but I'm going to make new materials for each and every one of them. So new and new. The first one you want to set as black. The second U piece, I set black. Okay, and the second one, that's where we actually put in the bloom, so the emission. So bring up the emission and you can already see something happening over there. So you can bring the emission up a little bit and let's make it like a red or greenish color. I'm gonna go for red. For this one I'm gonna make 2 new materials as well. You can see, and this one, remember, we did not replace. Excuse me, I just want to sneeze real bad right now. Okay, make a new material. Bring up the emission. Let's make it green. Bring up the emission and you should be good to go. And I could probably bring this up a little bit more. With the cube, I'm gonna make a new. Okay, let's just use the first black material we made and then the second one, the blue. There you go. Pretty cool. I can rotate this or make it jump up or down. You can see straight through it. And it actually does work in the game engine if you press P to play. I'm in the game engine right now and it works. You can actually do this on buildings and stuff like that, you know, trees, you know, cars. I don't have any cars, maybe I can model one and it's gonna take a shitload of time, but yeah. So that's a quick way to make emission materials like this. And if I press tab and I can walk across these, yay! Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. Can he swing from a web? Yes he can, because he's Spider-Man. Or if you want to go Spider-Pig does whatever a Spider-Pig does. Can he swing from a web? No he can't, he's a pig. Look out, it's Spider-Pig. Yeah, but now you can see something like this happening if you select this one. That's no problem. It's not gonna show up in the game engine. You can see right there I'm in the game engine. But it actually, if you don't want that, you can just go to your modifiers and turn on. You can even bring the thickness up a bit if you want, or make it actually bring it down. Let's see. And if you turn on boundary, it's gonna go relative. Well, replace. It takes off. Well, now it's not transparent anymore. You can turn on boundary, whatever. But that's a quick way to make these materials. If you like the video, give it a like. If you didn't like it, dislike it. Make sure to hit subscribe, and I'm not done yet. Right, so buildings as well. So I'm gonna press Shift C, Shift A, Shift A. And I'm gonna bring in a cube. A cube roughly around there. Tap, scale it up. Now, if you don't know what auto mirror is, it's a quick way to make a mirror. I want to mirror it on the x-axis. So that's going to be my edit. If you don't know where to find auto mirror, it's going to be edit, preferences, and search for auto. I showed this before, and it actually does an awesome job of actually. I must be you. There you go. So just turn that on and you should be good to go. Okay, so let's make a quick building out of this. First I'm gonna go and auto mirror it on the X. There's my auto mirror. There it is. Make a mirror, and sometimes that doesn't work because I don't know why. Maybe I should just control A rotation and then just try that again. No, it still does it. Why? You piece of shit. Okay, so then I'm gonna just do it on the Y. Whatever. I'm gonna make a loop cut right about there. Put this up. And this whole thing out. Just a couple of times. Make a loop cut. Turn on snapping. If I actually want to do this. Let's do it like that. I'm actually just doing something random right now. Remember, I'm not completely done with this. We are going to make this scene look a little better. I think that should be good. Okay. So with this one again, 2 new materials. First one black. Second one, I'm gonna make a new one, and this one I actually want a brighter blue color, so I'm gonna make it this blue. And for some reason it didn't take because it needs the modifier. Alright, so I'm gonna add, just before I do that, make sure to apply and then add the wireframe. Turn off replace, make it relative, and pick this up a little bit, put this up to 2, and there you go. Now we actually want to get the thickness up a little bit for this building. And the glow up. As you can see, now you've got different type of blue glows as well. You got it on a building. You can keep adding on this. Let's say you want to add, yes, make a leaf cut, make another one, I insert, and do that, I insert, food, I insert, food, and boom. Quick way to do something like that, pretty cool. You can do this, make it right there, and you're gonna make that loop actually pop out. Yeah. But we're not done yet. Remember, this is gonna work if you have the right setting, the right light. So you can actually either bring this all the way down or make this black. If I play, you go into game, that's what it's gonna look like. You can zoom into each one of these models. I'm gonna press dot. And play, you got something like that. And you can even mesh with the bloom effect right there. If you go into the bloom and actually bring the threshold down a little bit, or the threshold up, as you can see what happens, just look at the outsides. If I bring the threshold goes up, that actually brings the bloom down, bring it up. You can actually bring up the knee as well. You can even play with the color of it. I don't know if you saw that. If I make it green, you can see it actually makes everything look green, blue, whatever. Even bring the clamp up a bit. The radius, to the radius the bloom goes, so come around there. Well, then remember, if you bring the threshold down there, you actually have to bring this up, otherwise you're not going to get that nice emission on some of these. Now, like this one looks good, but this one actually looks bad because I didn't actually, I'm actually in the wrong material. You actually have to bring it up a little bit to bring the bloom up a little bit, so you actually have something to look at. Pretty cool. I love this. So you can use like, this as a wireframe. Don't use the monkey as a freaking wireframe, you know. You know what I mean. As a hologram. Which is actually pretty cool. I like this. And you can even apply it. But I think if you apply this modifier, yeah, it will work. So now you actually have a complete model that's actually set to that. without the faces and everything, and also the blue isn't really that good on this one, but we can still mess with it. So can actually bring the bloom up, something like that. Remember, I'm not in. Let's select something like that. You can see it actually looks pretty good. Remember, the yellow lines represent the model selected, so if I press A, and yeah, I can actually play with this a little bit more and see what works for me. I can even play with the color of it if I want. But if you want like a flickering, make it completely white, make it somewhat bluish purple. I think that looks pretty cool. That could work for a nice wireframe, a nice hologram. You can do exactly the same with this. If you really wanted to, you can make this like a white color. Actually whitish blue, but yeah. You can go to the modifier. Let's say this is going to be your slate. Let's turn on replace. So you can like have a red dot following each floor. Maybe you want like a top-down view of it. Something like that. Yeah, boy. But anyway, hungry on place. Oh. Well, that's a cool way to do this type of material. You can actually mess with this a lot. It actually took me a while to figure it out. You know, when I just started messing around, I wanted to go check out the Blender tutorials on it, and I thought, nah, I want to figure it out myself. And I actually found the wireframe when I went into the Blender Guru. You know, if you press help here, right there, and it actually pushes you to that. If you want to go tutorial support or communities, developer community, or Python API and report bug, but you can go to tutorials and it actually sets you to which tutorial you want. So basic concept, game, playing and animation. I can't know exactly where I found that one. It was one of the tutorials. But this is for the UPBGE. I think I actually searched for porn or something. I don't know. But yeah, there you go. You should be good to go. Yeah, boy, yeah. And if you really wanted to, you know, make this look even better, I'm gonna make one more object. Shift A, mesh, and a cube. Alt G on it, scale it. Oh, that's not a cube, that's a plane. I'm gonna scale it up nice and big. Make it on the floor, maybe around there. Tab. Add the modifier, add the wireframe modifier. Make sure replace is off. Control tab. Make a few loop cuts. I'm gonna copy this, Control C. Make a loop cut like that, and this was actually 23. I'm gonna scale it up a little bit. I'm gonna go inside the cube, and lo and behold, remember on this we actually do need to bring the material up. I try to put it up to like 4 and it doesn't really work, so yeah. So the first one is going to be black. Second one. Oh, I actually did the wrong way around. I took the wrong one. Hey, Actually, let's bring this up a little bit. Come around there so you can actually see the outsides. Yeah. Pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. And on the material, make sure backface column is on. So now you got a nice background for your game. Let's just call it your game. I'm gonna press Control N and set everything on the inside because I don't want to be able to see outside. I'm still seeing the grid, but that's just a grid. You can even do a solidify, but then it's going to be extra geometry and you don't want that. Yeah, so again, if you like the video, give it a like. If you didn't like it, dislike it. Make sure to hit the subscribe and notification. No, I'm not done yet. I'm gonna delete this one. Let's use a UV sphere, or actually, if you have this enabled, you can actually go mesh extra objects. Let me just find it. Oh, a round cube. I'm gonna scale, well, Alt G on this first and shouldn't have done that. 50, 50, 50, mesh round cube. And then just set the radius up. You can even play, let's just do this real quickly so you can actually see what I'm doing. So what the round cube actually does, it actually gives you even set up vertices. You can even bring this up a little bit. Nice and big. Let's go for 32. Nice round number. You even can move with a linear. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna bring the radius up a little bit. And then let's do that same thing. I'm gonna do that light material we made. I'm just gonna add this in real quickly. Just like that. And then let's go and add that wireframe. Turn off replace, even offset, well, relative. Materials 2, going to this and bring the thickness up. Giving you the idea it's a sky cube, but it's actually a sky dome. You can bring the thickness down a little bit, just until you find something that works. And even turn off relative. There you go. That looks like a cube, but it's not a cube. It's actually a rounded cube. The only reason it looks like a cube from the inside is because it is actually from cube, but it's a rounded cube. Okay, so without, yeah, you can actually do a shitload of stuff with this material, and I hope you found it useful. I mean, seriously, maybe you want to make like a Spider-Man, so just invert these two and apply it and just keep going until you find something that works. But if you want to do like a Spider-Man mesh model, whatever, you're gonna have to get rid of some of this stuff, you know, for the insides and outsides, but I'm not gonna do that in this tutorial because, yeah, it's already going on way too long. So there you have it, a Tron Stile thing going on. Yeah. So thanks for watching, guys. If you liked the video, give it a like. If you didn't like it, dislike it. Make sure to hit that subscribe and notification bell so you always get looped when the next video comes out. I might actually mess around with this a little bit more. Try and make a Spider-Man model out of this. Yeah. So thanks for watching, guys, and as always, have a wonderful day. Yeah.